Arsenal 3, Palace 2. Listen, we made hard work of it, but we got the job done in the end. And listen, obviously, because of the recent form in the league and whatnot, you're just hoping, like, when we go into this match, that we're able to do what we need to do, you know, come away with the win, enter the semi-finals. Don't really care who we get. We just need to make sure, we can do bits in that, two-leg semi-final, get to the final, and hopefully win the whole thing, right? But, I mean, obviously today we had a rotated lineup. Yes, the guy you're seeing in the picture is Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney actually started at left back. I think actually a nice surprise for many of us. And actually today he was actually pretty decent, to be fair, to give him his credit. But yeah, man, it was a tough first half. These days our first half is a bit slow. Today we were a bit slow. And listen, I mean, Palace took full advantage of that. I mean, 4 minutes in, I'm seeing Mateta run through and goal, like 1-0. What's going on? Look, for all the great passes that Kivior has the capabilities, of doing, he has these moments where it's just like, it's just not on. I mean, a couple times this season we've seen, I mean, when he came on against Bournemouth and, gave the straight pass, when we were 1-0 down and eventually Ryan took the man down, I believe, and it was a penalty. Stuff like this, man. I mean, he goes for the header against Mateta, but even so, Mateta just muscles him out the way and literally he's bearing down for own goal. Kivier's trying to, track back, and Mateta just holds him at arm's length like a boy. It's crazy to me. Like Jean-Philippe Mateta, bro, his little boy in Kivior is actually sad, and just slots it past Raya. Raya probably could have done better, but I mean, I wouldn't blame him, to be honest. But yeah, we get Mateta wheeling away, goes to the corner flag, hits a kick. I'm looking and I'm like, bro, 4 minutes in and this is how you guys are gonna do me? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But obviously, listen, Palace scored so early, so there's a large portion of the game to go. So I wasn't panicking, but at the same time, just like, Arsenal just never really make things easy. You always got to go the convoluted route, this and that. But I'm like, nonetheless, we need to find a way. And I feel like what makes it worse conceding at this point in time is like, you're looking at the pitch, there is no Odegaard, there's no Saliba, there's no Gabriel, there's no Saka, right? So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. That we got to roll with the team that's out there, right? And just hope that they're able to do bits. We need one of the front three to pull up trees or something like that, right? Jesus, Trossard, Sterling being the front three. And I actually thought Trossard was actually probably the best of the bunch in the first half for sure. So that's where we were getting a bit of encouragement. But ultimately, in the first half, wasn't able to do much. And yeah, had to go into the second half being 1-0 down. But fair enough to Arteta, half-time substitutions too. He was like, cool, Odegaard for Nwaneri and, Saliba on for Partey to allow Timber to go right back. And look, this right here, what you're seeing, this is the quality that Odegaard possesses, right? I think Nwaneri, obviously, is a great young talent, but in terms of being able to control a game like Odegaard and, dominate on the ball, we haven't seen that from him yet. He's still, a young player that's progressing and whatnot, right? So as soon as Odegaard came on the pitch, this is what we got. Look at this. Look, he saw Gabriel Jesus, took the pass and cut out through like 5 man. It's crazy. And Gabriel Jesus, the run is fantastic. And when he receives, the pass, he can actually go over here, right? When Chalo was actually challenging him. Instead of going over, rise the challenge and just lifts the ball over Henderson. And I'm like, yo, as soon as I see that Nestle in the net, I'm like, swear, Gabriel Jesus just done that. I'm gassed, not just because we scored. I'm happy for Gabriel Jesus to score, right? I've criticised, his lack of scoring for this team, and I'm pretty sure most people have as well, right? So for him to score in this crucial moment in time, I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, this is going to do wonders for his confidence, right? If there's anything, Gabriel Jesus is a confidence player. And I'm like, yo, now that he's got his goal back, are we going to see the 22, 23 Gabriel Jesus? Oh, you right, we really were. And that's the beauty of it, man. This goal just spurred him on and he was moving mad in this game. Yo, Jesus is back in time for Christmas. It's crazy to me. Saka also comes on for Sterling. grabs the, the assist for Jesus' second. I mean, it's slightly offside, but in the Carabao Cup, no VAR tax at this point anyway. So, Jesus is running through to goal on the right hand side. Different type of finish this time, just like smashes the ball low and hard into the bottom left. Different type of finish, but still a beautiful finish. And I'm looking and I'm like, yo, like, is that man again a brace? Yo, when we really needed it, I didn't foresee this happening, and that was the beauty of it. Look, the finish is sharp. Like, this is not a timid finish, bro. Just punches it in the bottom left corner. Disrespectful. 2-1, calm. Let's go. Brace. At this point, I'm like, yo, low-key, can we sneak in a little hat-trick? I was just thinking about it personally, and my fault manifested it. Gabriel Jesus was like, 1's not enough, 2's not enough. He wanted to be greedy. He wanted to go for free. I rate that. I need my strikers getting goals, right? And this is important because you can't have Havertz too comfortable. You cannot have Havertz too comfortable. And obviously, Palace up there trying to throw the kitchen sink, right? So they've got all their players in our half. We retrieve the ball back. Odegaard spots the run of Gabriel Jesus. He's behind the halfway line. So Omeli's onside. He's got the whole length of the pitch to pretty much run to, right? And he just takes his time. He's so calm about it. And like, that's not something that we attribute to Gabriel Jesus when it comes to, him in front of goal, right? But today, there was just a composure. And I feel like even the first goal, right, he showed a lot of composure. And that's a finish from a guy you're like, wait, are you telling me that guy hasn't scored in, this amount of matches? Are you sure? Like, you wouldn't be able to tell if you just watched solely, today's match, right? It's crazy. But even so, this was another quality finish. I mean, gives Henderson the eyes. Henderson thinks he's gonna go near post. Gabriel is like, nope, safe. Bottom left again, punches it in. Hat-trick. Gee, like this. Nah, if this doesn't lift him up to the high heavens in terms of your confidence, I don't know what will. I'm pretty sure his confidence is already lifted up. I'm trying to see Gabriel Jesus in the starting lineup against Palace on the weekend. Yeah, run it. 22-23 Jesus, yo, we're back. We so back. Look. The thing is, look, I criticised him because his goal scoring wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough for someone that's wearing 9 on the back. But listen, he got a hat-trick today. I'm going to support him starting. This is what it is. Like the amount that Gabriel Jesus, gave to us today in this game, we haven't seen that since like 22-23. Like, it's crazy to me. My mind is still trying to even, just deep the fact that, 1-0 down, second half, Gabriel Jesus, he turned up, hat-trick, bang. Obviously, Odegaard turned up as well, right? 2 great assists. Saka as well with an assist for the second. But wow, Gabriel Jesus, he stood up to be counted, and he's the reason why we're through, man. But, just before finish off, obviously, Eddie Nketiah playing for Palace, he came on in the second half, and he had a little something to say. I mean, Eddie Nketiah out jumping Saliba in the air like this is crazy. The leap and the header is Drogba-esque, I promise you. Like, that's one of the best headers I've ever seen, honestly. He makes it 3-2. He's tapping on his wrist like, yo, the time's still active. It's still active. I'm like, no, I asked her, don't you even think about, conceding another goal, because obviously this match would have gone straight to penalty spot. Listen, held out well, got doing win in the end, fantastic win, and we await, to see who we play in the next round, aka the semi-finals, which will be 2-legged. But yeah, man, fantastic. We needed a win for sure, especially after what happened in the past couple matches in the Prem. It's good to get a win. And listen, this cup competition, Arteta, you have to take serious, man. I mean, the way the league's going, it's a technical one, so if you can get your hands on a trophy, make sure you do. My expectation is Arsenal winning a trophy this season. That's my expectation, based on how far we are into the process, the project, whatever, and how much has been spent, players we got, ability. This is what I'm expecting, right? So yeah, man. But all in all, got the win, can't complain, be happy with that, and we move, man.